It's very pleasing to me to stand up here and look out at the folks gathered around the room. Almost all of you I've had conversations with in the hopes of getting you to come here for this event, and it makes me very happy to see you all. So on behalf of the group of faculty that pulled this project together, and on behalf of the University of Minnesota, I'd like to welcome you to our workshop on the future of Midwest agriculture. And I'd like to say just a few words to sort of set a bit of context for what we're up to here today and tomorrow. And let me kind of get right to the point, which is that in the Midwest here, we have a world-class and globally significant endowment of soil and water and climate. And that gives us the opportunity to play a truly global role in the planetary life support. And that's true now, and that will be especially true if the climate change that is projected actually does come to pass. And so that endowment that we have of soil and water and climate creates a kind of moral responsibility, I think, to the rest of the world, and it also creates a great opportunity for economic growth and prosperity and for community vitality as well. And the question of what it would take to realize those opportunities is a very large part of what we'll be turning our minds to over the next couple of days. And it will be complicated for us to realize those opportunities. On the one hand, we have a lot of resources in the Midwest. Besides that endowment of soil and water climate, we have a lot of social capital, as we're Midwesterners. We have human and intellectual capital. We have economic and physical capital. But whatever we do to take advantage of the opportunities that our endowment and our resources give us will have to be done with an eye to sustainability, economically, environmentally, and socially, of course. And it will also be heavily influenced by forces and factors outside our control that are global drivers. And so in order to be cognizant of those things, of those difficult challenges of sustainability and of just navigating the forces beyond our control, we will need to be able to handle the complexity of that. And we'll have to be able to meet really what is a grand and complex challenge. So let me say a bit about where this whole effort came from. The University of Minnesota is trying to focus a significant part of our efforts on a limited set of grand challenges that are complex public problems and public opportunities, and trying to focus a significant part of our work and kind of the leading edge of our work on meeting those challenges. And so this project is part of that broader effort. And so one of the grand challenges has to do with food and agriculture. So a group of faculty got together about a year ago and came to the conclusion that it would be very helpful in all of those efforts to have more future-focused thinking here at the university. And to bring that future-focused thinking to bear as a kind of lens to help us essentially be more clear-sighted about what we try to do here at the university. So we do all kinds of things at the university around food, water, energy, community vitality, and that's appropriate, but there are arguably big challenges and big opportunities just over the horizon for us. And so the group of faculty that came together felt that it really behooved us to try to hold some sort of exercise that would advance thinking into a more future framed sort of orientation. And so that's a big part of what we hope to do and what we hope to gain from you and the gift of your time over the next couple of days is to advance our thinking towards that more future-focused frame. We also have a second objective, which is to be helpful in the regional conversation here in the Midwest and to help advance future-focused thinking in that conversation as well. Because we see very major opportunities, we see major threats and major challenges, and we think that advancing future-focused thinking will be generally helpful here in the upper Midwest. So that's a bit about where this all comes from and our motivation. And the only other thing that I wanted to say is to make it clear that we are going to go through I think, a very well planned out and a well focused process over the next couple of days, which nonetheless does not have a certain or predetermined endpoint. But I think that I can assure you that you'll be in very good hands working with Future IQ, with my colleagues in Future IQ, which is the firm that will be facilitating our activities over the next couple of days. Future IQ is a worldwide consultancy that is concerned with regional planning, regional strategy, and regional revitalization. And they have a strong track record of doing processes exactly like this one, bringing a group of accomplished and creative people and curious people together and evoking from that group their knowledge, their wisdom, their foresight, and allowing us to be collectively smart together. So that is what I'm looking forward to, is being collectively smart together.